Hi, my name is Leslie Claire Spillman. I'm the director here at Soren Christensen Gallery, and we are pleased and honored to present Othered by Daniel Minter. This body of work is the culmination of over a decade of interest and research by the artist into a very little-known piece of American history, the story of Malaga Island. The story of Malaga Island takes place at the beginning of the 20th century in a small, mixed-race fishing community at a time when no such communities really existed. They were off coastal Maine, and though small in number, they eked out a really nice living off of the land, both fishing and in trading in goods and services with neighboring communities. Regrettably, even though this community was thriving, the Maine state government at the time was eyeing an adjacent property for resort development, and unfortunately decided that the most convenient way to accomplish their goal was to uproot the people and boot them off of the land. Bodies were literally exhumed from their graves in the graveyard, the schoolhouse was lifted and moved, and even the residents who resisted this displacement were committed to mental institutions like the Maine School for the Feeble-Minded. 10 years ago, a group of archaeologists and scientists decided to do an excavation in Malaga Island. They took a unique and collaborative approach to the process, inviting not only members of the science community, but artists as well. One such artist was Daniel Minter, and that experience proved to be a huge catalyst for the Malaga Island story being integrated into the artist's work. A little over a decade later, Daniel would be invited by the University of Southern Maine to be an artist in residence, and he would take up the task of producing a body of work intended to immortalize and celebrate the people of Malaga Island, but also give their descendants an image to be proud of and to also serve as a teaching tool for future generations. Although Daniel does frequently employ this composition of the single figure, tall and vertical, these works are rather intentionally stripped down and the palette intentionally uniform, utilizing lots of rich blues and blacks to suggest the sad narrative of the Malaga Island story. In fact, it's this color blue that's the most important visual device, and with it he intends a multi-dimensional reference. The blue denotes the deep, dark waters of the transatlantic slave trade, the waters lapping on Malaga Island where a beautiful community was displaced. But also, he references Yemoja, the Yoruba water goddess and mother of all Orishas, for whom the color blue is sacred and important, as is the color white, which the artist also integrates into almost every one of these pieces. If you're unable to get by and see this beautiful exhibition in person, then I invite you to view it on our website at www.sorengallery.com to learn about the Malaga Island story and the important work that's being done by folks like Daniel to keep this narrative alive and present in the American consciousness where it deserves to be.